Hi guys. So one of the core competencies that our users use Bitscale for is our capability of parsing from multiple sources to have extremely wide coverage of our contact information, namely the email and phone number coverage. And in this video, I just wanted to walk you through how you can pull in a list either as a CSV or on platform, and then go ahead and find the contact information that you require either to make cold calls or to create email outbounds. So first steps first, all you really need to do to import your leads is just head over to the new grid section right here. And you would have an option to import a CSV or an Excel in case you are pulling in leads from some external source, or maybe just a simple list that you have curated over the years. If you don't have a list and want to create one on platform, you can leverage our Find People tool right here. We would have another video that goes deep into how you can utilize this tool. For now, let's just imagine we already have a list, and for that, I'll just import one of the lists that I had created for this video. All right, we'll just upload this and import to new grid. Perfect. So we have the list initiated. I took the liberty of keeping some very common data points that you would find from almost all data sources. Name, the title, LinkedIn URL, etc., and the company they're working in. And to find the email, all you really need to do is leverage our email waterfall architecture. So I'll just implement that first, and then I'll walk you through how that works. So this is the email waterfall. You will find that in the people section in waterfall, or you can just search for it here, whatever works for you. And once you've set it up, just pass the input parameters, which are usually the full name, the company URL, and the personal LinkedIn URL. Now, the compulsory parameters that you really require are either name company or name company URL. This is something that you really need. If you have the personal LinkedIn URL, that increases coverage. Same is the case with the whatever company value is missing. So if you have just the name and the company URL / the company, you can still utilize the waterfall. And now how does it work? You can see that we have multiple providers listed here. And the basic logic is that it would simply charge you the credits for the provider that ends up giving you the information you want. So for example, the waterfall runs, we go to Lead Magic, we don't find the email, we go to Nimpler, we don't find the email, we find the email at Prospeo. So you won't be charged the credits next to Nimpler or Lead Magic, you would only be charged credits that are for Prospeo. So in this case, we are able to maximize the coverage across sources while maintaining costs and reducing costs to a minimum. So it's something that you can do. Also, we have the capability of validating inside the waterfall itself. For that, you can just click on Validate Provider, choose provider, and this is an external validation. So this is extremely accurate. We utilize this internally to reduce bounce rates like sub 0.5%, right? So if you want to keep your bounce rates to a minimum, we recommend having a validation layer. And if the list is curated, like a high intent list, something that you've pulled in or created over the months, in those cases, I would very definitely recommend utilizing the validation inside the waterfall. In case you are generating the lists and are working on volume, in those cases, you can do the validation outside to save on credits, right? And I would also recommend switching this on if you want to reduce bounce rate as much as possible. And just save. And before running, another thing that I missed, you have an option of enabling and disabling these providers as well. So in case you realize for your niche, only Rocket Reach and Enro are able to give you the good emails, you can disable all others and have them be the only ones available. You can save runtime on your grids in this case. And in case you're setting up validation, you can save credits as well. You won't be validating multiple emails in those cases. So how to do that is simply click on this toggle here, and that should handle everything. And if you want to reorder any provider, you can just move them back and forth by dragging them from here to here, right? So that also works. So rule of thumb could be that simply placing them in an ascending order, and that should work fine. So I'll just enable the few of these providers that I had disabled. All right, and I'll just save and run it for the first time. Oh, great. So we got emails for all 10 of these. So while this is an amazing coverage, we do not commit to 100% coverage. Our coverage is something around the lines of 90 to 95% approximately. We're lucky to have 100% coverage here. The next thing is simply adding these emails as a separate column by clicking on Add to Column against the email section here. And this would just implement a column that would have all the emails that you have found listed. All right, great. So we have all the emails implemented here. You can now utilize them as a list or simply push them to whatever outreach software that you utilize. Same is the case for the phone waterfall as well. You can just head over to enrichment column here, click on phone waterfall. And here there's only one required parameter, which is the LinkedIn URL. Everything else is auto mapped. And just pass the LinkedIn URL here. Almost same providers. We have a few extra providers here to improve coverage. and same validation logic. Everything is identical. Just save and just run it. Oh, great. 100% coverage here as well. Okay. Yeah. And implementing the phone numbers in a separate column is fairly identical. Just click on this and add that as a column. And yeah, so this is how you can find your email and phone numbers on Bitscale. A fairly simple process, really. In case you want to keep your grids clean and maybe not have the waterfall column visible when you're exporting, you can simply disable them from the columns tab here. So we'll disable the waterfall, and this list is ready for export. Just head over to action and export that grid as a CSV. Or if you want to push these values to a separate outreach platform or to your CRM, you can do so using our integrations. So if you have any other questions, do reach out. Cheers.